Today we gather to celebrate the third Sunday of Advent, a day that stands apart with its special focus on joy. This Sunday is known as Gaudete Sunday, from the Latin word gaudete, meaning rejoice. It is a moment in this sacred season when the somber tones of Advent give way to a joyful anticipation of Christ's coming. You may notice something different about today's liturgy. The priest's vestments are rose-colored, and the third candle on the Advent wreath is also rose-colored, symbolizing joy. This change is not accidental. It is a deliberate reminder that we are nearing the celebration of Christ's birth and that joy is at the heart of the Advent season. The readings for this Sunday call us to rejoice in the Lord's nearness. In the first reading, the prophet Isaiah speaks of God's promise to bring glad tidings to the poor and to bind up the broken-hearted. In the responsorial psalm, we proclaim, "My soul rejoices in my God." And in the Gospel, we hear the testimony of John the Baptist, who points the way to Christ, the light of the world. But what does this joy mean for us? In the Catholic faith, joy is not simply a fleeting emotion or a temporary happiness. It is a deep and abiding sense of hope and trust in God's presence and promises. This joy is not diminished by life's challenges or sorrows, because it is rooted in the knowledge that God is with us and that His love is unchanging. On this Gaudete Sunday, we are reminded that our joy is a response to God's faithfulness. Christ is coming, not only in the celebration of His birth, but also into the very fabric of our daily lives. The question for us today is, are we ready to welcome Him with joyful hearts? Here are 3 ways we can embrace the joy of this Sunday gratitude. Take time this week to reflect on the blessings in your life, no matter how small. Gratitude is the seed of joy. When we acknowledge God's gifts, our hearts are open to His presence, sharing joy. Joy grows when it is shared. Reach out to someone who may be lonely, discouraged, or in need of kindness. Acts of love and compassion are tangible ways to spread the joy of Christ. Trust in God's promises. Even in the midst of challenges, we are called to trust in God's plan. The joy of Advent is not about ignoring difficulties, but about recognizing that God is greater than them all. His light shines in the darkness, and the darkness cannot overcome it. As we light the rose-colored candle on the Advent wreath, let it remind us of the joy that comes from knowing Christ is near. Let this light penetrate any darkness in our lives and fill us with the hope and peace that only God can provide. My dear friends, the Lord is coming. He is coming to heal, to restore, and to bring joy to our hearts and our world. Let us prepare for Him with faith and with joy, rejoicing always in the knowledge that His love is with us. May this Gaudete Sunday inspire us to live out the joy of the gospel and to share that joy with everyone we encounter. And may the joy of Christ's coming fill your hearts and homes this Advent season.